What's going on, Spurs family? Welcome to Spurs Talk with the Hanu. Y'all already know how I give it up. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and most importantly, share. If y'all ain't gonna do that, at least share the video. Um, I ain't have time really much to do this. I'm kind of taking a break, and I'm doing it on my break time. I have a big exam on cardiac and respiratory illnesses like lung cancer, cystic fibrosis, and stuff like that. So I have to put a lot of time into that, but I felt like this was worth taking time out to do a video on. So Devin Vassell left the game, last game against the Phoenix Suns, and it was reported that was a groin injury. But we have an update from Andrew Lopez from ESPN, who says he will be considered day to day with the left abductor strain. Greg Popovich also had came out and said that he might be out for a little while, and we all know what that means in San Antonio. We take care of our players. We don't rush them back, not fully healed. So what does a little while mean? Does it mean a month? Does it mean 2 months? Nobody really knows what that is. It's vague. But it's a big deal, and I don't see a lot of people talking about this because we're trying to grow together as a team. And I really want the core guys to get as much games as possible, to grow that chemistry, to know where each other's going to be at on the court, to, get a good feel for each other. So that's one of the big things. And the other thing is, Devin Vassell, he played 38 games last year, I believe, around 38 games. Now, who knows if it was a part of tanking or was he really injured? And I'm starting to worry that, is this going to be his career? Is he going to be plagued with the injury bug throughout his career? I hope not. But to start off the season already with an injury that's going to probably have him out for a month or two, that's a big deal. And everybody knows that I'm very, very high on Devin Vassell. I had a hot take that he was going to make the All-Star game this year, and he started off the year well. He started off the year on fire, shooting the ball well from outside. He attacking the basket. One of the things that I had a problem with him last year, I thought he kind of attacked the basket pretty soft, but this year he's attacking the basket more strong, getting a lot of and ones down there, using his strength. So he really worked on his game, and I like seeing players when they work on a game in the off season. So to me, he's our best threat offensively because he's our most consistent. Is that going to be the story next year? I don't know. I don't think it's going to be the story next year. I think Victor is probably going to grow over the year and become more of our consistent offensive threat. But as of right now, Devin Vassell is our most consistent offensive player, and a player who can literally make the tough shots at a consistent rate, because it's rare that players who are the vocal point of a offense is going to get a lot of open looks. It's rare to see the top guys on the team get many open looks. So you're going to have the ability to make contested shots, and he does that at a consistent clip. So without him, what do we do? What do we do without Devin Vassell, right? So first of all, I'm not going to get into who's going to move into that starting slot. It's either Trey Jones or Malachi Branham. My money's on Malachi Branham, or maybe Cedi Osman. Who knows or Doug McDermott. There's so many choices that you can put in that rotation. But my money is going to be on either Trey Jones or Malachi Branham. But this is where we're going to see Victor have a lot of growth, right? We're going to see a lot of growth. He's going to answer a lot of questions. He's going to have a lot to learn. These games where without Devin Vassell, teams are going to know, okay, Keldon Johnson can score, right? We all know he can score the basketball, but he's kind of easy to defend, really. He's not really a difficult person to defend, really. So teams is going to put all their attention on Victor Wembanyama. And so without Vassell there, because as you preparing for another team, you got to say, okay, you got Victor Wembanyama, but You also got Devin Vassell, who's shown that he can be that he is a complete scorer. So then you got Johnson. So when you have all these players to worry about, it makes everyone's job easier. It makes Vassell being on the court makes Wembanyama job easier. Wembanyama being on the floor makes Devin Vassell job easier. It makes Keldon Johnson job easier. So they make their jobs easier. But when you take one out, definitely one of the most consistent scorers on our team, then you're more easy to defend. So now the eyes that Devin Vassell helped take away from Victor and vice versa when they on the floor together. When you take one off, now the other team can put full focus on that one person. So you're going to see how Victor handles that. They handle the extra eyes is what I'm saying. He already dealt with double teams and stuff like that. But when the team is game planning against you, and as we don't have to worry about another consistent scorer like Devin Vassell on the floor, then let's see how he handles that. That's going to be interesting to see. So it's just unfortunate. Like, I had high hopes for Devin Vassell. I had a hot take that he was going to make the All-Star game. He started off the year on fire. Like, he started off, even in preseason, he was shooting the lights out. Like, once he stepped on the floor, he was shooting the lights out. So, I just think it was going to be a big year for him. It still can be a big year for him, but I'm just worried about he do pick up injuries. And who knows if last year did he sit out all those games because we was actually tanking? I don't believe that. I don't believe Popovich believes in tanking. We're talking about a champion and a Hall of Fame coach, one of the best to ever do it. I doubt he will participate in that. But it's a lot of people probably say, well, maybe Vassell really wasn't that injured. And maybe he was just sitting out games because, we try to get more ping pong balls. But I don't know. But it's really worrisome that he picked up an injury this early, and after only playing 38 games last year, it's starting to make me worry. So hopefully he gets healthy and get back on the court soon. We're going to need Devin Vassell if we have any hopes of, because I did a hot take saying we're going to get that 8th seed. I did a hot take saying we're going to get that 8th seed. So hopefully Vassell come back and we can do some good things and get that 8th seed in the playoffs. But if not, then that's okay. I think we continue to grow. We continue to add more pieces in the offseason. And I think that we can do some special things in the coming years. So that's all I have. I have to get back to studying. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Y'all know what it is. Spurs Talk with the Hanu. Peace.